Fortified stars.
Tonight's story is called The Words I Can Never Take Back. Memory verse. Death and life are in the power of the tongue. Proverbs 18:21. I killed someone with my words. Not literally, but I might as well have. His name was Daniel. He sat 2 rows behind me in math class. Kept to himself mostly. Wore the same hoodie almost every day. The grey one with a small hole near the pocket. One day he raised his hand to answer a question. Got it wrong. His voice cracked when he said, "The number." I don't know why I did it. Maybe I wanted to make my friends laugh. Maybe I was having a bad day. Maybe I'm just a terrible person. I turned around and said, "Nice voice crack, Daniel. Going through puberty finally?" Everyone laughed. Even people who didn't usually laugh at mean jokes. Daniel's face turned bright red. He looked down at his desk. It felt good for about 5 seconds. Being funny. Being the center of attention. Then it felt like nothing, but I didn't stop. The next week I noticed his shoes were old and dirty. "Yo, Daniel, did you walk through a mud pit to get here?" More laughs. He started wearing different shoes after that. Then I made fun of how he held his pencil, how he ran in gym class, how he pronounced a word wrong while reading out loud. My friends started doing it too, copying me. Daniel became our target, our punching bag made of words instead of fists. He got quieter, stopped raising his hand, stopped making eye contact with anyone. One Monday he wasn't at school, or Tuesday, or the rest of the week. The next Monday, our principal came into class during second period. Her face looked serious. "I want to talk to you all about kindness. We have a student who's been struggling, who's been dealing with really hard things at home that you don't know about, and some comments made at school have made everything worse." My stomach dropped. Daniel has asked to transfer to online school. He doesn't feel safe here anymore. Not physically unsafe, but unsafe to be himself. She didn't say my name. She didn't have to. I knew. Everyone knew. I went home and threw up. Then I cried harder than I'd cried since I was little. Daniel's mom had just lost her job. They were about to lose their house. That hoodie with the hole, it was his favorite because his dad gave it to him before his dad left. Those shoes I made fun of, the only pair he had. He was already drowning, and I held his head underwater. I wrote him a letter, a real one, saying I was sorry, that I was cruel, that he didn't deserve any of it. I don't know if he ever read it. He never came back to our school. The lesson: your words have power you don't even understand. That joke you make, it might be the 10th cruel thing that person heard that day. You don't know what battles people are fighting at home. You don't know how close they are to breaking. Being funny isn't worth making someone feel like they don't belong in this world. And here's the truth. When you mock people, you're not actually funny or cool. You're just broken in a different way, trying to feel big by making others feel small. Choose words that build, because the ones that destroy will haunt you forever. Scripture says, "Let no corrupting talk come out of your mouths, but only such as is good for building up." Ephesians 4:29. Goodbye. May your words bring life.